Hi there, I'm Kristen from Jimmy Bean's Wool, and I'm here today to review Malabrigo Book 6. We actually happen to have the trunk show here in the shop, so I've got all the garments with me to share with you today. Let's start with the one that I'm wearing. This one is actually the... I'm going to find it. I love it. I think it's really fun. I have no idea if it looks good on me. I just sort of threw it on. But it's the Estrellas head wrap. And I really like that it's really big, so it kind of covers a lot of area. It covers your ears. It's really cozy and comfy. It's knit in the Malabrigo Silky Merino yarn, so it's just really like squishy and yummy. I actually really like this one too. It's knit by the same gal that did the Parisian head wrap, which is kind of a turban style headband that I know is really popular on Ravel. Her name is Lisa McLaughlin, so that's a really fun little color work piece by her. Next up we've got the, let's see, this guy's called the, whoa, I can't pronounce this one, so I apologize, Mejillones cowl, I hope. That was a really tough one. Sorry, my Spanish is terrible. But this one is really cool. It's knit in what yarn is this? It's a single ply, really fine. Oh, it's Rastita. This is the Malabrigo Rastita. It looks a little bit thinner than Rastita, so I was surprised. And it's really cool. It's got like this kind of visually sort of ombre look to it, and it's held double throughout, and it's just seed stitch, so really simple. This is a great basic pattern for beginner, and you can kind of wrap it double. It's not quite long enough to be loopy, but it definitely has that. If you need to give yourself some extra warmth right up near your face or whatever, you can do that as well. So that's a really fun, easy pattern for a beginner. Let's see what else we've got here. We've got this guy, which is the Canada cowl. This is by Stephen West. Really fun texture, outer cabling. It's actually like a Mobius style, so it's got a twist in it. So you can wear it like this, or you can double it again. This one is knit in the Finito, which is that really kind of thinner, soft, sport weight Malabrigo. Really nice. So there's that one. This is actually the one on the cover. Really simple little cowl that can be worn either as a cowl or a headband, I think, because my head is certainly large enough for this to work as a headband. But it does cover the ears really well. It's got a cute kind of chevron shape to it, so it's got great little button detail, the way that the buttons are attached. Or you can pull it down and wear it as it shows on the cover of the book, just as a small little cowl. So that's a really fun little design. And it's done in Malabrigo Rasta. This guy is called the Angelito. So, very cool. Next up, we've got this great little colorwork hat. And I'm going to have to look up the name of this pattern. I'm going to throw it on really fast because I am in love with this hat. Really like cozy, snug beanie style fit. I love the colors they've chosen. It's like a nice kind of a sandy color mixed with the kind of golds that are really popular right now. And this guy is called Trigo. It's a fun little hat, and it's got some Fair Isle color work in it. Jeannie would go gaga over this hat. She's our resident color work maven. I really like it. It's a very cute little hat. And it has, like I said, a very snug fit, so it's good for, you know, kids and things like that, you know, you want to make sure it's going to stay on their noggins. I love this cowl too. Great colorwork pieces in this particular book. This is the Baracos cowl. It's also by Lisa McLaughlin, the gal that knit that first piece I was wearing. And this is just a simple tube shape and two colors, Fair Isle colorwork, and it's got this really great sort of Middle Eastern tile patterning, which I think is really beautiful. I love the flower patterning on this one. And how the colors she chose are great because it just pops right out. Really stunning. So that's a nice little simple tube cowl, and Fair Isle in the round is so simple. If you've never tried Fair Isle, that's the way to go. It's really great. So we've got another cowl here. This is probably my favorite in the whole bunch, I have to say. Sorry to play favorites, but I've been eyeing this one ever since it came in. This is the Juncos cowl, It's actually knit in a tube, and then I believe it's Kitchenered, so it's Kitchener stitched together, and it creates kind of a Mobius loop look to it. So the fabric is actually Malabrigo, it's worsted merino, the yarn is, and then the fabric it creates is a tube that's like doubled, so it's very, very thick and warm, and it looks a lot more complicated than it actually is, because it looks like, I mean, it's some very simple color work really, but the colors she picked are great. It just really comes together. It's so cozy, it's not tight on the neck, it just feels really, really great. So that's my favorite. Malabrigo, if you don't see this in the box when it comes back, you know where it is. Just kidding. The last piece from this collection is this beautiful cardigan. I love the textured stitch design they used on this. It almost looks like fish scales, especially in this color, like rainbow trout. The color is actually not called rainbow trout, so don't quote me on the. It's Argo Iris, and it's in the Malabrigo Rios yarn. It's a worsted weight. This design is actually by Joji Locatelli. She's another really popular designer on Ravelry, and this is a very simple sort of boyfriend style cardigan design, but with this texturing and patterning, it makes it really interesting to look at, and I believe it's a top down. So for those of you that love top down sweater design, there you go. You've got a great, fun, yet simple patterning and really great shape and style for a lot of different body types. So that is the Malabrigo Book 6 collection. Thank you so much for hanging in there with me and watching, and let us know if you need help finding yarns to go with any of the garments. We're here to help. Thanks again. I'm Kristen from Jimmy Beans Wool. Have a great day. Happy knitting. Bye.
Thunder rumbles on this American summer night.